my big thrift haul. I have 3 kitties with me today. 2 are behind the camera, but this one here is Mr. Tubbs. You say hi, Mr. Tubbs? So I have a ton of stuff from like 5 different thrift stores, but we'll do the most recent one, which was yesterday. So that was Goodwill. So I got a record. Wow. It's Perry Como sings Merry Christmas music. And the date on this one is actually, it's 1961, but well, anyway, it just has famous Christmas songs. It is nowhere near Christmas right now, but I like to think about Christmas, so we'll just put this in the drawer of records and save it for Christmas. The next thing I got is this ship wheel. We already have one that's the exact same, but this one was only $8, and I did not pay $8 for the other one at an antique store. So it's real wood, and it's got this brass piece in the center. So now we have 2. We like nautical stuff in this house, so this was an awesome find. I can't believe it was the end of the day and nobody else had bought it yet, unless they just put it out, but I didn't see them putting other stuff out. So that is a big score. The last thing from there is a little top I got for $4. It's from Shein. It's a size small. It's kind of feels like a swimsuit material. It is like a bustier. It's boned. I like to call these bustiers. I don't want to call it like a corset cover, and it's also, it of itself is not a corset, so it's not that. But this would be like, you wear your chemise, you wear your corset, then you wear a dress or a top, and then this is like a topper piece that you'd put as like your final decorative type of corset, because it's or decorative bodice. It's thin, but it is still boned, so it has a nice shape to it. But anyway, it's got beautiful paisleys on it. I own a few things from Shein only because they end up at thrift stores and they end up at secondhand retailers like Plato's Closet and Uptown Cheapskate, if you have those in your area. Okay, from a different Goodwill, I got one skirt for $6.24, and it is this really pretty, unique, high-waisted skirt. It's very interesting and stretchy. I don't know how to describe the way that this fabric is engineered, but they've done this amazing, like, you know, scrunching to it, but then the same fabric gets released and becomes a flowy layer. And then all the way at the bottom here, after you have this beautiful applique, there's a little part inside where you can bustle it in a way and make one little tier at the very bottom. So I think this is gonna look really good as a as like a late Edwardian piece, like 1909, 1910. So I'm gonna try it on, but I'm not gonna, well, I might try to style it a little bit, but anyway, in the future I'll style this. There's a photo reference that I've seen of some Edwardian ladies with this high-waisted skirt like this, so I want to maybe recreate that one day. From another Goodwill, I got these little heart, it was $1 for a pack of 4 little heart tins. So cute. I don't know what I'll put in them. I have no idea. You're probably just supposed to make cakes in them, but I was wondering if I could make little quiches or something in them. They're so cute. I'm still thinking about Valentine's Day even though it's over, but I love heart-shaped stuff. The next thing I got is a pair of boots to replace a pair of boots I already have. Those boots are too big. These ones are just right. They are, I mean, to me, they're not very worn. They're definitely vintage. They're made in Brazil. Leather upper, other parts man-made, okay. But they are in good shape. There's no like cracking. Where I think fake leather cracks really bad. But I'll try these on too. They're just the cutest little vintage boots. They would go with, I mean, you could wear them for several different time periods. Victorian and Edwardian. Even as like in a 20s outfit. I mean, they're just timeless, beautiful boots. From another thrift store, I got a few cute things. So I got this beautiful hanger. It was $3.95, but I think it was on sale. So it has a beautiful plastic cameo. It's plastic. It's so beautiful. I own 3 of these in wood. Where are they? I'll show you later on the camera the wooden version of this, but I love them so much. Like, I don't mind having a plastic one of it. It's still very sturdy and beautiful, and people complimented it when I was in line, and I said, yes, I know, I already have it in wood, but I want it again. I got a strapless dress. It's really hard in my area to find long skirts and long dresses, and they are essential for my historical wardrobe. So this one it's strapless, but it's super long. It has all these layers and tiers to it, and then it has a pretty, that's the side. It has a pretty applique going down the center. So I haven't tried it on yet. I think it's gonna be a little too big. It's a large, but I can always take it in, and I'm not sure if I want to keep it like this and just wear a shirt under it or on top of it, because strapless stuff doesn't really fit into any of my historic fashion categories, but I'll figure out a way to make it work and style it, because it's a really pretty dusty rose color, and the applique is pretty. It's very long, so I'll try it on and then I'll come up with some ideas. The last thing I got at this other thrift store, I'm still thinking about Valentine's Day, is this little heart, little tiny heart jewelry box. So cute. It was 95 cents. I mean, it's just adorable. I could keep it plain, or I can put little fabric rosettes on it. There's so many things you could do. I can wrap it in trim and decorate it, put a little tiny doily on it or something, but it's so cute. So I got that. To wrap up my Goodwill adventures, I got a few more things. I got something that I think people were passing by because they didn't realize what it was, because it's so big and unusual. It was in the dress section, but it's actually a cape, like a little mid-century cape. It's hard to see from here. It's got a 3D pattern on it with flowers, but it has these beautiful faux pearl buttons, and it has 2 little slits for your arms to come out of the sides. So I don't know, maybe people just didn't understand what it was and then nobody bought it, but that's a steal. Whenever I see a cape, I mean, come on, how can you pass up a cape? I also got this cool skirt that somebody had picked up and kind of left on the end of an aisle. It was $6.24. That seems to be the price of my skirts, but it's this brand called Fusion. Never heard of that before. It looks like it's been worn, lovingly worn, but it is a black starburst circle skirt with an elastic waistband, and the starbursts are in a beautiful yellow, blue, red, orange, and then the trim at the bottom is a print of, well, it has a cat, but it's a repeating print of Matchbox labels. So it's super cute. It kind of looks like a film strip, but they're little Matchbox labels. So I need to iron it to make it stay better because it is just cotton. I also need to probably wash it too, but I snagged that up because I don't have anything that's atomic printed. It also has these little tassels in the front, which I guess I'll keep on there. Interesting. Okay, and the very last thrift store is a different one, independent one. And I got 3 dresses. The first one is this beautiful pink floral dress. It's kind of short, but it has this drop waist, so whenever I see drop waist, I think 20s. So it's like a spring 20s style dress, at least that's how I will style it. And the way that the design, the pattern has these flowers in the separate boxes, it makes me think of either a botanical print or like seed packages. The second dress I got is just a completely random brand, probably from China. This was probably from AliExpress or something at one point, but it's a size small. I paid $7 for it as well. It needs to be ironed, but it is a Empire Regency style dress. I think it's white, but it has like a tinge of blue to it. But that's all there is to it. It's a nice cotton material. Maybe it's a polyester at mix. It doesn't say. It has elastic sleeves, so those should be a little puffy. It's adorable. On the back it has 1 button. I don't know if it's missing other buttons in 3 in a row, but it's cute. But that's the back, and the front doesn't have any buttons, but it's just a plain little Empire dress. I could probably even wear it for the turn of the century. From the 1700s to the 1800s, there's a dress style called robe en chemise, and that style has this sort of scoop neck. Usually it has like a few little waistlines to it, but one of them does come up pretty high. So it just depends how I style it. Usually that one is styled with a belt, but I could probably do, yeah, late 1700s, early 1800s look with this one. The final dress is not one that I'm probably going to wear. I just want it for the fabric, because all of these trendy places like Shein and what other places? Oh, you know, the other online ones like that, they keep printing beautiful like paintings and other historical artwork onto this mesh fabric, and then they'll make a modern ugly dress out of it. Because I already bought one of these, so I'm just gonna use it and harvest the fabric, I think. I'll still try it on for fun, but if you can see, it just has a beautiful collage of some kind of historical, biblical, some kind of painting. This one was only $4.94, so I felt better about that price. I'll still try it on for fun. I do like the sleeves, obviously, but it's a mini dress and it's completely see-through, so what are you supposed to wear it with? But anyway, that is everything in my big, huge thrift haul. So I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'm gonna make more videos as I find stuff. It took a couple weeks because I kept going and I couldn't find anything. Mr. Tubbs is shaking the camera. Hey, Mr. Tubbs! Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna make more hauls in the future, so don't forget to watch the video. Don't forget to subscribe and share if you like me or my videos, and then don't forget to follow my Instagrams. I have a cat Instagram, and then I have started up a historical fashion Instagram too, so this outfit will probably be on there today, so go look for it. So thank you so much. Bye. Say bye. Bye-bye, Mr. Tubbs. Were you shaking the camera? Bye, Mr. Tubbs.